Welcome back to Great for the State. I'm Matt McKenzie. In 2020, Business News will be taking the lead, advocating for ideas to make Western Australia an even better place to live. In our first edition, the knowledge economy, we're asking, what next after resources? West Perth-based data science business Down Under Geosolutions is one great example. They've recently grown their offering from analysing gas reservoirs beneath the sea to analysing data from among the stars. WA can also apply its skills in remote operations and running autonomous vehicles that have been learnt in the resources industry to other sectors. Chief Scientist Peter Klinken says in the 2020s, the big opportunities could be in space.
Well, I guess I was really surprised that Western Australia is one of the world's global centres for remote operations. The fact that we can run mines, we can run offshore facilities from Perth. These mines and offshore facilities are close to 2,000 kilometres away, says that we have got some remarkable capability. And those capabilities are providing us with opportunities to go into space, where we can go to the moon, we can go to Mars. If you can do remote operations in WA, you can do space as well. It's just that bit more remote.
More than 40,000 satellites are expected to be launched in the next decade. That's more than there are already orbiting the Earth, while NASA and Elon Musk's SpaceX are both planning manned missions, potentially to Mars.
I think there's a possibility of utilising the capability that's here in Western Australia. We have got great mining companies and great oil and gas exploration companies here that are utilising these technologies and really are at the cutting edge. They're at the cutting edge of robotics and automation as well as remote operations. So, we are incredibly well placed to take advantage of that.
Australia's own space agency has allocated $6 million in funding to explore projects in WA, including for a potential remote operations mission control facility. Operating vehicles remotely in space is extremely challenging because there are no GPS satellites, so pilots have to use visual cues and other data.
There's an enormous amount that we can learn from our remote operations. They are in very tough, very difficult environments, and the terrain on the moon and on Mars is as challenging, but we've got all that experience from working in these very harsh environments as well.
WA also has opportunities in areas such as life sciences and marine engineering, but we have a critical question, and that's how do we get the right people, the right minds, the right skills to take the next steps? The number of West Australians aged 24 to 30 has fallen nearly 10% in the past 5 years, suggesting people are leaving overseas or interstate. Business News has explored this in the next edition of Great for the State, but we've also explored a positive, the programs that are underway to help young people learn STEM skills. This series is available free to read and share on our website or in the latest edition of our magazine. Business News is where West Australia's community and business leaders come to talk, and we hope this year's series will spark ideas for change to make WA the kind of state we all want to live in.